Jason, and I am in Berwyn, Illinois, which is west of Chicago. And this is one of the last classic Route 66 stops here on the Route 66 trail before going to Chicago. So there's at least a few historical markers here in this suburb, and I'll go ahead and show you one. And before I do that, I just want to give you a little shot of the oldest White Castle here on Route 66. That over there is the oldest operating Route 66 White Castle. It's funny because I don't remember ever passing through that many on the way over here. And oddly enough, it is a St. Louis company. But whenever we think of White Castle, you know, we think of the good burgers. I personally like White Castle, the onion burgers. A lot of people don't. They think they're nasty. But it's the best way to make liver taste good. Plus, there's also the one in Wayne's World. All right, so here's the first marker right here. It's right by Starbucks here in Berwyn. And this one talks about all the good places to eat here on Ogden Avenue, which of course is old Route 66. This one talks about the White Castle I just showed you. And here is a classic drive-in that still exists called Henry's Drive-In. And then there's also Bunyan's, and that was in the video which I did in Atlanta. Next stop is a toy and train shop, so follow me. Now we're approaching that toy shop, and it's open. I think I might just go in there just for the heck of it. Before I do that though, here is a historical marker, cruising on the strip. These are the good old days of Route 66. Again, the previous marker talked about all the restaurants and eateries on here. And again, it mentions White Castle. Oh man, would have been really cool to be a 50s teenager. And now we are at the Berwyn Route 66 Museum, which is not open for good, not because of COVID-19, but I'll get more on that later. But this one is about the cool cars. Talks about the history of how Henry Ford made cars affordable. And so everybody pretty much had to own one. And during the, you know how Route 66 is often associated with cool classic cars like the 57 Chevy. And Berwyn actually has like a car show, and here's a little close-up picture on that. And there have been many car dealerships that have passed, you know, along walking the sidewalk. So I'm going to go ahead and take a little outside tour of this museum. Now, even before COVID-19, this place, I guess, I don't know if it wasn't making enough money or something else, but okay, Berwyn's future is looking bright, but I hope the museum does get a chance to reopen. I don't know the whole story of why it closed, but okay. All right, so I'm gonna go on to the next historical marker, but first I will go ahead and take a look at this car over here. I imagine this baby is on display, you know, for the sole purpose of Route 66. Well, the windows are down and I'm too big to get inside this car. And notice how there's an eyeball as the transmission. Pretty cool. Now we're gonna go up the road a little bit to a small corner park. Here's some more car dealerships. There was a Kia one I passed too. There's another one across the street. I guess this is one thing Berwyn wants to be known for, besides just another Chicago suburb. And now we're at this corner park, and this Wayside exhibit erected by Illinois Route 66 Byways is well noted because this is the last one of all of them. Or in other words, it's either the first or the last, depending on how you look at it. If you're traveling from Chicago, this is the first. But if you're traveling from, say, California, Oklahoma, or anywhere on Route 66, this is the last one. So, let's make it a good one. A road well traveled, the Ogden Avenue corridor, which, by the way, I'm still on. This one talks about the Chicago portage, how it played a part in history. And then it talks about how Route 66 was originally an Indian trail, like most highways today. Ogden Avenue was once an Indian trail that was traveled by fur traders and explorers. And then it was made to a plank toll road for people with horses and buggies. And then when it eventually became, you know, paved. Here's an old school map of Chicago. That, of course, is where I'm at. That's where I'm aiming to go. Alright, so that's pretty much it as far as the last one. I know it sounds kind of weird, but there is none in Chicago or in Cicero. And I think I understand why. But there is one more experience hub, the northernmost one, and it's in front of a gas station, so follow me. And here is indeed the last one. And this one looks like it's seen much better days. And I will show you that. Oh no. Yeah, it really got, somebody must have hit it or something. I'm guessing a drunk driver or somebody who was just stupid. But anyway, here's the very last experience hub here in Illinois. Well, if you're going north, that is. But this is the Berwyn region. And then here's a little history of Berwyn. Pretty much has the same stuff as some of the other markers. Lastly, here's that stamp, the City of Homes. All right, and there was also one in Romeoville, Illinois, an experience hub like this, but it was roped off, and I'll just go ahead and show you a picture of that. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and play the song, and it's not gonna play. I'm guessing the thing got damaged along with the rest of the sign, but oh well. I'm sure you're probably sick of hearing that song in my Route 66 videos. Alright, this has been a great video series of the Illinois Route 66. I'm in Berwyn, Illinois. Happy to show you all these markers along Ogden Avenue. And I will see you guys in Chicago. I can actually see the Willis Tower or Sears Tower, depending on how you say it, from where I'm standing. So I'm gonna go ahead and sign off. Happy travels. This is Historically Marked. I am Jason.